Is Joel McHale not aging? Do donuts lead to spiritual ecstasy? And why is Amanda McCants so interested in my parents' sex life?
Because it's so perverted.
All this and more on this episode of Benedict's Guide to Food Stuff. Welcome back, Food Fam. It's Benedict's Guide to Food Stuff. Today, we're going to be doing a deep dive into the mystery dish from episode 2 of Crime Scene Kitchen. Spoiler alert, it's donuts! And I'll be joined in this investigation by my special guest, actor, model, YouTube star, and host of Fox's Reality Check, Amanda McCants.
Yeah. Hi.
So Amanda, I hear you've recently partnered with a hip new donut brand.
Yes, it's true. I am literally obsessed with this game-changing new take they have on the classic. Okay, I'm so sorry. Are you a Talking Eggs Benedict?
Yes, I am.
Okay, sorry. My agent said I was doing a show with a guy named Benedict.
Yeah, my name's Benedict.
Okay, that's like if I called myself Human McCants.
If you're new to the series, Crime Scene Kitchen asks bakers to investigate dirty kitchens.
Processors used, and we got some crumbs inside.
It smells like saltines.
Oh, yeah.
Then recreates the dessert that was prepared based only on the crumbs, powdered sugar trails, and stuff that has been thrown in the trash.
We have made for you a graham cracker crust lemon meringue pie.
A citrus curd pie.
A boardwalk pie.
Yes, I love that show. It's like their CSIs, minus the coroner's report and semen splatter.
This new season pits amateur bakers against experts because 2023 is a great time to ask if experts are more trustworthy than the random people who claim they know stuff.
I murdered a donut.
So Amanda, are you a fan of Joel McHale?
Yes, he's so funny and hot. You know, he's like 50.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my mom loves him too. She says he looks just like one of her ex-boyfriends.
Wait, your mom dated a human man who looked like Joel McHale?
Yep, Darren. It's actually kind of weird. You know, he taught at my middle school.
Wait, so he dated an Eggs Benedict?
No, my mom's a human.
You're shitting me.
Today we're making a strawberry jam-filled donut, a maple bacon donut,
2 raspberry jam donuts with pink glaze, 2 blueberry jam-filled donuts with sprinkles.
Maple bacon donuts topped with a donut hole embellishment.
Right, donuts! I was distracted before, but can I talk about my new brand partnership?
Well, actually, we were going to do the history segment, so it's
I'll
probably...
be super fast. Hey America, are you ready to take your breakfast pastry to the next level? Then you have got to know about GloGoNuts. GloGoNuts are gluten-free, vegan, and super yum. They are not cringe. They come in awesome flavors like rosewater, lime, and yuzu custard. And the best part is, they glow and they make your body glow. My friends and I love GloGoNuts. Here we are at Coachella, completely chowing down on GloGoNuts and absolutely shining during Bad Bunny's set. So fun. Whatever you read online, let me be clear. The amount of radioactive material you get from a GloGoNut is less than you absorb in any CT colonoscopy. And again, the taste is super fire. A num num num.
Oh, sounds like a really interesting product.
Yeah, my boyfriend couldn't even sleep. He said I was like a nightlight.
Oh, well, you know, that's actually a great transition into our next segment, where we're going to talk about the history of the donut.
Sounds fun.
The Dutch Calvinists of the 17th century were a stern people who believed deeply in the doctrine of original sin. Their clothing was heavy, dark, and unflattering. They built windowless homes so that no one could catch a glimpse of the ocean and be seduced into swimming. But their most rigid rules applied to the wickedest temptation of them all: food. Dutch bakers were commanded to divide every sweet loaf into 2 parts. The bland, flavorless middle was deemed suitable for Christian consumption, while the crisp outer ring, licked by the infernal flames of the oven, was deemed corrupt and unholy. Bakers would separate every loaf, placing the centers into a pile labeled "Do 8," and the sinful outer rings in one labeled "Do neat."
Why wouldn't they just not bake the outer part?
Well, if they didn't bake the outer part, then, there'd be no inner part. That would become the outer part.
Okay, well, why wouldn't they just not bake that part?
Egon van Grot was a 23-year-old seminary student known on campus for wearing heavier and darker clothes than any of his classmates. On Saturday afternoons, Egon was tasked with pushing a large cart from bakery to bakery, collecting all the unused Doughnuts and dumping them into a large communal pit called the Doughnut Hole. But one fateful Saturday, as Egon was pushing his cart from bakery to bakery, his eyes beheld the sight of a beautiful young woman sitting in her yard. She was lifting to her lips a golden ring of bread. Egon cried out,
"Good woman, stop! Do not throw away your soul to devour such a wicked thing."
The woman calmly replied,
"Good sir, you mistake me. I break no law. I am Jewish. This is not a doughnut. This is a bagel. My people do not believe it is wicked to eat this rang of bread. The only true sin would be to waste it."
I know GloGoNuts actually want to do bagels at some point, but the challenge is most radioactive materials aren't kosher.
Flustered, Egon hurried away, pushing his cart of Doughnuts towards the pit to be eaten by Marmot and Stoats. But he could not shake the image of the beautiful woman eating the forbidden baked goods. Suddenly feverish, he pulled off the road, took cover behind a maple tree, and drew a Doughnut from the cart to his lips. Never before had he tasted anything so sweet and satisfying. The first bite launched an ecstatic rapture. The field before him was unimaginably beautiful, and the sky gleamed like heaven itself. In that moment, Egon understood that to eat something truly delicious was never sinful, but rather brought him closer to God.
Holy That's how I felt on GloGoNut night.
Like a transcendent experience?
Yes! Danica thought it was just because Bad Bunny was like extra fire that night, but I knew it was because of GloGoNuts. Oh my gosh, I have like 1 trillion samples. Do you want to try one?
Oh, well, that's nice of you. I'm just, we're in the middle of the show, so I don't think we should...
I really want to try a GloGoNut with you.
Okay.
Well, sort of has a metallic mouthfeel.
I think that's the yuzu. I love how you could just feel it through your whole body.
Am I starting to glow?
Am I right the whole countertop is vibrating?
Whoa. Whoa.
Have you ever tried to get inside of a refrigerator?
Is this you as a baby?
You look so weird in that photo.
I feel like touch was really alive for me right now.
I feel really smooth.
You have such beautiful eyes. I bet you get that all the time.
Yeah, I do.
Can I ask you a personal question? So if your mom is a human, then what is your dad?
He's an egg.
Whoa.
Moved out when I was 6, and last I heard, he found work at a diner in Ontario.
So your mom had sex with an egg?
No! Wait, I never finished the history segment! So, Egon van Grot tried to start a sect of donut-eating sensualists, but they were branded heretics and forced to flee to New Amsterdam to practice their beliefs. And that's how donuts came to America. And that's our show. Be sure to check out Crime Scene Kitchen every Monday at 9, 8 Central, and next day on Hulu. And don't miss Reality Check with my pal Amanda McCants on Fox's YouTube channel.
Oh my god. Benedict, it's happening.
Oh! See you in 2 weeks!